purpose of this project is to improve mobility, enhance active transportation options for individuals who rely on a mobility aid. There are a lot of people who use mobility devices in New Westminster, yes, and they're important customer base, and they need to be their needs need to be considered.
In a recent assessment of New Westminster neighborhoods, residents identified a number of key issues.
There's bricks and then the cement, and my walker hit it, and I fell over and fell sort of on my head and on my elbow. It has to be over an inch before they come and fix and I said, an inch. Do you know what an inch is to a person with disability? That's death. That could be the difference between me and my life, an inch, right?
Yeah, I'm new to my chair, and I certainly have my eyes open now as to how inaccessible we term accessible.
The medical building has got no push button opening at the back where Handy Dart drops people in. You're on your own. If they can't get in on their own, there's no automatic door opener. They have to wait outside until somebody opens the door. Once they're inside, they can't get out of the washroom until somebody comes out.
The biggest problem I have is getting into stores or buildings that don't have an automatic door opener. That's my biggest problem.
We're also talking about, with regards to merchandise on the street, there's also merchandise in the aisles which narrows the aisles or makes them inaccessible for you to get by.
So a pedestrian in your wheelchair or walker can't get by?
Yeah, in that block.
In this
one or the
particular
other.
block?
Yeah.
Curb cut on one block, you get to the end and there's no curb cut on the far side, and that happens quite a bit. So I travel on the road, side streets, and some roads that I know personally that aren't as busy. Avoid either getting stuck on a block with no curb cut at the other end, or to avoid curb cuts that I feel unsafe. Yeah.
Someone on a walker who walks slowly, and the time to get across to walk here, then to slowly have to turn, and then make the way here. It's time and anxiety of getting there to cross.
The crosswalks are timed to be 1 meter per second. That's a guideline, that's a national guideline. So, and it doesn't mean that can't be changed, but that's the piece. I just want to clarify. They're not all 18 seconds, in other words.
I think most of the walkways here, just the times need to be addressed. A few more seconds need to be added.
Going down the sidewalks, and you know the hedges come right out. Some of them are really, really sharp. It's out over the I mean, you're rubbing it. It's rubbing Jane's arm, and then it becomes that thistle, that Russian thistle, and it's just, why would people have that onto the sidewalk?
The important thing for me is to see this interaction that we have. However, I think there's a bigger problem. And the bigger problem is our society is orientated to automobiles or moving pieces of equipment rather than people. And we should be all collectively working together to get the streets back for the people. That means that the method of transportation should be feet first, okay? Bicycles second, cars last, and buses and that. And that will go a long, long ways to making, I think, for everybody, more comfortable.
Anyone who's involved with any sort of planning, rebuilding, remodeling of public areas, that they actually work with people who have got some walking disability. You can't have people in offices designing things without actually seeing how they work in reality for someone who has to use them.